I watched 1076 episodes of One Piece in 20 days. One Piece is a Japanese manga series written by Oda. It currently has 1092 chapters and the anime itself has 1076 episodes. 1076 episodes. If you don't know what One Piece is about a young pirate named Luffy that goes out to find the One Piece that's been held once before by the one and only Gold Roger the Pirate King. With the One Piece live action film coming out and also Luffy turning into his new form, Joy Boy, I decided to put the Joy Boy episode to a pause and decided to binge the whole anime from episode 1. But I'm taking you guys along with me on this journey for those of you who find One Piece too long, and I'm about to prove it that in 20 days it's not so long. Okay, 20 days is pretty long, but I'm about to show you how you could literally binge it and you could try it yourself and catch up within 20 days. There's 1076 episodes of One Piece. Each episode is basically 25 minutes, but if you take out the opening, the ending, the pinpoint, and the recap, you'll have basically 20 episodes. There's 60 minutes in 1 hour, so that's 3 episodes per hour. So I'm about to break it down with this sheet I made that's gonna be on my right. Keep in mind that on day 3, I took this a lot more serious. I would wake up, watch One Piece when I would walk around, drive to the gym or drive anywhere, working out in the gym, hear it while taking a shower, while I'm cooking, while I'm doing a number 2. The remainder of the time I would watch it in my room. Also, keep in mind that certain scenes I'm reacting to are my personal favorite. So I'ma officially start watching One Piece from episode 1.
Wealth, fame, power. Gold Roger, the king of the pirates, had taken this and everything else the world had to offer.
Okay.
If you're searching for the elusive One Piece, then you have to be headed for the Grand Line, right? And that's why I need an extra strong crew. You guys mentioned some pirate hunting. Oh, you mean Zoro? Last I heard was that he's being held prisoner at some marine base.
Zoro does look badass. The first episode of One Piece was good. I instantly like Luffy. I like the fact that he's so bland and he does whatever he wants. Obviously Zoro is a badass, but I feel like them meeting up, them getting together could have been a lot better to make more sense, because it low-key didn't make sense to me, but I just still accepted it because Zoro is Zoro. My favorite villain so far is Buggy, and also Shanks is someone we need to see more of.
Sanji, take care of yourself, okay?
I'll never forget your kindness. I owe my life to you, old man.
Oh, fuck.
So thank you.
First of all, Usopp. I actually like the fact that he just kept lying and lying and lying, and he still got accepted with Luffy and his crew. And Kuro was a good villain. Like, I actually enjoyed watching him. I think the best part of it all was Sanji giving food to Gin because he was starving. Because he knows what it feels like to starve. Mihawk versus Zoro? Dude, Mihawk just bodied him. Showed him why he's the best swordsman out there. But you know, Zoro was too hard-headed and still went after it anyways. My favorite part throughout this whole arc though, this whole East Blue arc, is Sanji saying his goodbye, him parting ways with Zeph and the crew, because not only did they make Zeph relevant, but they made the crew members relevant, and that's what was important.
Calm down. It's not that much money. I can make it back in no time. I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
You've done enough. You fought very well.
I won't let you go.
Oh shit.
Just stay right there. I'm not gonna let anyone else get hurt by these monsters.
We may not win, but we will.
But my mama will win. I'm chill.
Arlong!
Yeah!
Arlong!
Was it the gold?
Luffy, I told you to leave this place. Yep, you sure did. So leave! I told you to leave! Luffy,
He said he'll never let anyone touch his hat.
That's what friends do. He's gonna pay!
Hey! I'll be crying and stuff, bro. Hey, damn! The Blue East arc was actually amazing, but what made it so much better was the Arlong part. Oh my god, learning about Nami's past with her mother, what Arlong did, bro, all that was just emotionally hitting. Till Nami literally telling Luffy to go away, till her giving in and asking for help, literally Luffy pulling up with his squad, boom, boom, pulling up on Arlong, being like, who's Arlong? Not to mention that Arlong is an actual villain. Like, he's a menace, dude. He's an asshole. And also my favorites were like when Luffy went to where Roger was executed, and Smoker, bro, Smoker is someone I want to see more of. And also I just enjoyed seeing Buggy, but he always, like, he's just so random. And then Luffy's father, Dragon, I want to know more. The Alabasta arc isn't my favorite. I'm not a fan of the Vivi girl, annoying trash, I don't care for her. The only good thing about the arc was the fact that they recruited Chopper. They also recruited Robin. Also Ace, finally someone gets a lot more screen time. Bro, you just seen the clip? He should be part of the Straw Hats, bro. He's doing more than Zoro did. He's doing more than what Sanji did. Nami. I just passed the Jaya and Skypiea arc. I literally just went back on this clip because this is, like, I could say the best clip throughout the whole show for the video. But this arc was worse than the Alabasta arc. I feel like if you would have took out the Skypiea arc, the whole arc, One Piece would have still ran good. It would have still been a good anime to watch. I feel like you taking out this whole arc wouldn't have made a difference. I'm up here getting some steps in. You know, that's the main reason why I like watching it in dub. Even though you could do it in sub, dub is just way easier to get through by as you're trying to watch things. I've just been enjoying this ice guy. Boom. Damn. But other than that, One Piece is being good right now. The journey is kind of funny, interesting, random. I know some of it is little filler gaps with the episode, but you know, it's better than being boring. Letting it go to Marineford.
The sea is a dark and lonely place. Don't worry, we're here to see you off. I'm sorry.
No way.
I wanted to carry everyone just a little bit further. I had so much fun. I wish our adventures would never end.
That's just stupid shit.
No, Mary! If anyone should apologize, it's us, not you! I ran you into icebergs and all kinds of stuff! I took bad care of you and ripped your sails! If anyone's sorry, it's us! I don't mind. I was happy. No, you always treated me with love. Thank you.
Stupid shit, bro. Enies lobby is where I started to enjoy One Piece again. Like, the pacing fell off, then it started getting good. Like, it wasn't that interesting, but Enies lobby was good. Robin's I Wanna Live moment was fire, but it wasn't as good as people made it out to be. I didn't see that at all. My personal best was the Sniper King. Feel me, Usopp? We want to see Usopp win. That's the main goal out here. Then, the most unexpected happened. The Mary ship, they destroyed it. Even after Usopp wanting to fight Luffy for it, all that they went through, it still had to go. And it was such a depressing moment. When I watched it, I literally said, ain't no way a ship made me cry. Ain't no way a ship made me cry. The post Enies lobby arc, I'm just glad it's over because that was not it for me. I'm in Thriller Bark arc, and the arc is okay. It was decent. It was better than the post Enies lobby one. But what got me more is near the end. Warriors laugh. What is going on?
I've just repelled all physical injury from Straw Hat's body. His exhaustion, his pain. You must accept and inflict his agony upon yourself. Why don't you have a taste?
Oh, damn.
Do you still want it?
Just let me pick the location.
You really freaked me out there. So, what happened to the warlord?
Wow! Yeah!
Hey, are you still alive? What the hell happened here?
What happened here? Nothing at all.
Oh, shit! Zoro was already known for being badass, one of the baddest characters in One Piece, but that nothing happened moment just set the bar off the roof. The Summit War arc was a moment that it started to pick up, like I started finding more interest in it. But then we see Kid and Law specifically get introduced some unique, amazing character design. Then, wait a minute, if I'm talking about that, you should know what I'm gonna bring up next. Luffy punches the Celestials, right? Wow. Incredible scene, bro. That just made me be like, that's why I like Luffy. Because he does whatever he wants, no matter the consequences.
Enies, come on. You're okay, right? Right?
Damn.
I can't raise my voice anymore.
Wow.
Too weak. Could you tell everyone else what I'm about to say when I'm done? Thank you for caring about someone like me who's good for nothing. This world never wanted, who has such bad blood in his veins. Thank you for loving me.
The best. Could've just ran, bro. You called me a genius, shout out Neji. Ace. At least he died smiling, bro. Despite of the terrible pacing One Piece had in the Marineford arc, Ace's death was actually sad, but I did find it stupid how literally one of the admirals was talking bad about Whitebeard, and Ace was like, the moment he was running away, he was like, hell no. He's like, let me run the ones. And because of that, it led to what happened. But the most person I feel bad for is Luffy. Dude, Luffy literally got traumatized. He literally saw the one person he grew up with, the person he considered his brother, die right in front of him. But Luffy's entrance with the Admiral, bang! Nah, bruh. One of the iconic moment right there for Luffy, like to know that he's Straw Hat Luffy. The main thing though that I do not understand, Bon Clay has done the most for Luffy, more than anyone in the Straw Hats. I don't care, I don't give a damn. And yet, he wasn't asked to join the crew. He's basically the side character he is. He should have joined the crew. I would have wanted him to join the crew, but they don't want to see me win because I want to see him win.
You were right with them on that battlefield! Those poor boys, and you didn't do a damn thing to help them! Why did you have me raise Ace, huh? Why did you have me take care of them if it was going to end this way? You stood there and watched that boy die! You care more about your damn job than your family! The great hero of the Navy, I hope you're proud of yourself, you heartless piece of crap! Say something, you bastard! Why didn't you help him? Why didn't you do something? You answer me, damn it!
Didon! Enough! How do you think he feels? He's their grandfather. He's suffering too.
No. The only one who's really suffering here is Luffy, damn it!
If we would have got the flashback of Luffy, Ace, and Sabo before Ace's death, or probably before it, Marineford, this moment with Ace would have hit a lot more. The Donda moment with Garp was actually more depressing than the actual death itself. When she said, why'd you have me take care of them for? I was like, oh, I didn't know what to do, man. It was nice seeing Shanks, his little moment to go to the grave of Whitebeard and Ace. That was dope to see. Like, you can see he's a respected person. Still, I do think he's overrated because I have not gotten a reason to think why he's a top tier character. The main thing that I really didn't see coming was Ace being the son of Goldie Roger. I really didn't see that coming.
Sorry, I'm hard worker. I'm clean and I don't need to take a break. So please don't hit me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Stop.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're bleeding.
I'm sorry. I promise that I'll never cry. Just please don't kill me.
Well, what'd you expect? The kid was raised a slave.
Please don't kill me. I'll do anything. I promise I'll be good.
Pick up this brat. I want her brought to my room. Boss, what are you doing to her? Bandage her. It may have hurt, but she'd never get past the pain of being a slave with that mark on her. Oh, good. You're awake.
Wow.
I guess I passed out, but I didn't cry, did I? So you don't need to kill me. I promise you, I'll never cry. So please let me live.
It's okay for you to cry! We are nothing like those evil celestial dragons. So don't you dare act like we are. Now watch. No killing. Not now, not ever. No matter how far the journey, we're taking this girl back home.
Fishman Island came out with a banger with Koala's past. Learning about what she went through, and that was sad. She couldn't even show emotion. All she could do was smile. Even after Arlong's dumbass hit her, and then Jinbei would go to character. Bro, Arlong, I hate him. Bro, I just hate him now. I used to find him cool, but now I just hate him. I'm in Dressrosa arc, and it's good. I like it because of the tournament they are having. But the reason why it's my favorite right now, bro, it's literally this.
Hey, let's be friends.
It's literally Luffy being Lucy. The main meaningful reason is because that tournament, the winner gets Ace's devil fruit. And you know, Luffy couldn't let it slide. It's either he gets it or no one gets it. Bruh!
That's supposed to mean. Do I know you?
You don't recognize me.
You want the
I know who he is! Bruh, ain't no way they did this. Ain't no way they did this. It made sense. When Sabo was a kid, they did not show his death perfectly. It just showed the ship burning. I told you, Luffy didn't want that devil fruit to go to no one, and it's going to someone important, someone from his childhood, one of his brothers, one of the people he considered his brothers, and that is Sabo. Luffy got to reminisce with him, bruh. After all this time, he thought he was dead. But despite that, Don Flamingo. Wow. Can I just say, I thought Arlong was a villain. But Don Flamingo, that's a villain. That's a villain right there. But I'm enjoying this arc a lot because I'm getting to see Law, and Law was one of the characters I was excited for when he first got introduced. And then I'm seeing him teaming up with Luffy. Yo. Got it. Oh, I enjoyed learning about Corazon. Past that he had with Law and all the background behind it, that's why Law hates Don Flamingo. The one mistake though, I would have preferred Don Flamingo to actually die instead of letting him rot in jail. The only thing I like is Luffy's, his balance move. Other than that, I feel like they could have done better with the pacing, better with the fights. But other than that, hey, I'm enjoying Dressrosa arc.
God to save!
Damn.
All your excuses sounded so fake! I don't know why you said that crap, but I know you didn't mean it! You think that's gonna make me leave? Like we aren't friends? I'm not stupid! I know what's happening! No matter how much you kick me, you're the one who's getting hurt! Our journey isn't over! I'm gonna keep waiting for you to come back! And if you leave me here, I'll to death! I'm not eating another bite of anything unless you cook it! Even if I get hungry, even if spears or swords or stones rain down on me, I'll keep waiting for you! You better come back, you hear me? Without you, I'll never be king of the pirates!
Whole Cake Island became one of my favorite arcs in One Piece. It goes Arlong Park and Whole Cake Island. From learning about Sanji's past, dude, the way he was treated, like his past with Zeff was already like touching enough, but knowing the rest of his past of how it led to Zeff, despite of that, we all knew his true intentions when he fought Luffy. He's basically one of the best characters in One Piece. I could guarantee that he's literally better than Zoro. Officially, his father, Wannabe Endeavor, became the most hated character in One Piece. That scumbag. And then you got Big Mom, Miss Big for Nothing, tagging the Lost Eye with them. Little do they know, they're using each other. This arc would have been a 10 out of 10 if the pacing was just well put together even more. If all of that was well put together, the arc was a 9 out of 10 because of Sanji character. I just finished Whole Cake Island, and can I say the ending of it was icing on the cake because they had the best fight in the whole One Piece anime, and that is Luffy versus Katakuri. I can't forget the moment Luffy literally goes BOOM! Breaks the mirror. Getting into the Reverie arc. Wow, this is what I've been waiting for.
I'll be waiting for you in Wano.
You're damn straight, Luffy. We are going to Wano. And Wano has to be Luffy seeing Kaido for the first time and wanting to run the ones with him. Boom! Send his ass to the gulag. Damn. Yes, Luffy lost, but that was still badass. That was the most badass thing I've ever seen Luffy do. Other than the Katakuri moment. Bam! The villains in Wano, I hate them. Like, I dislike them. But at the same time, I don't even care about them like I did Flamingo. Like, Flamingo, I hated him. But bro, he was so respected as a villain. He was a top tier villain. In this arc, I was more curious about Zoro because, you know, Wano has to do with samurai. And Zoro has a bunch of like samurai background. Like his whole vibe is, you know, a samurai, a swordsman. Learning about the history of the village and then what Kaido and that other old guy did was just, he's just brutal, and I just want to know more. But they just need to pick it up on the pacing. I'm on Oden's backstory in Wano. I don't care about Oden. I feel like the show could have gone better without Oden. The pacing is terrible, and they want to add in Oden's backstory and they want to make it longer. One Piece, bruh. They got me laying down. I'm like literally falling asleep. They be blue balling. But other than that, I mean, it's cool. But really, is it really cool? I don't think so. I have to start watching it in sub now because the dub ended at episode 1031, but it doesn't matter because I prefer it in sub. It's just easier to get around it with dub. But we're having Luffy, Kid, and Law versus Big Mom and Kaido. That's why they're teaming up right now, dude. And then also we got to see Yamamoto, which is Kaido's daughter, but Kaido likes to call her son, and Yamamoto actually hates Kaido for being like a scumbag. Now that we're at the end line of Wano's starting to get good because the pacing was terrible. So a lot of stuff is happening. But regardless of that, we're gonna get to that Joy Boy episode. We finally made it, guys. Look, episode 1071. Joy Boy Luffy. This is what I binged it for this moment. I need like 3 more episodes left. It has been so good, the journey. Actually, the pacing has been terrible, but the transformation was fire. Wow. Everyone's literally watching it cheering for Luffy. I'm getting the chills, bro. My boy's eyes flashing before his eyes. Because Odin was the closest to beat him? The animation? Not too. It was just cool to see Luffy Joy Boy, that animation. It was cool to see all that, him messing around. They kind of stretched it, but it was just good to enjoy because, you know, everyone was so hyped of Joy Boy. But regardless of that, this episode was good. This is a moment Luffy defeated one of the strongest Yonkos, Kaido. And the episode was good because we see Kaido as a kid. We get to witness Whitebeard interact with Kaido when they were younger. We get to see Big Mom. Hey, Big Mom was pretty bad back then. Or they just called her Skinny Mom. But regardless of that, it was good to see literally everyone watch Luffy defeat Kaido to save Wano. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I have watched 1076 episodes of One Piece in 20 days. And I'll tell you this, for those of you watching, it is possible to catch up, but I recommend you take your time. If you take your time, I promise that you'll enjoy the journey a lot more. You'll appreciate the characters a lot more, and you'll appreciate everything you're watching. I binged it my first time, and I ended up getting irritated of it because of the pacing was terrible, and I just wanted to get it done. So I binged it as much as I can, and it did lead me to like One Piece. Well, that is gonna be it for today's video. This has been rewatching all of One Piece for you guys to see how I did it. And you could probably imitate it, but probably not, because it's better to enjoy the journey and take your time so you can actually enjoy the show. But with that being said, okay. Naruto's better. All day, every day, Naruto solos Luffy. But if you want to see a Naruto one next, I could literally do the same thing I did with One Piece. Just drop a like, subscribe, and then...
Up next up, subscribe to this channel, man. Subscribe. Make sure to turn on post notifications, man. Everything, alright?